Hello friends, welcome to the new video. President-elect Donald Trump's search for a new FBI director is being complicated by the need to find someone who has a clear path to confirmation and who will appeal to the MAGA base. Dear friends, don't forget to subscribe our channel for more informative videos. After reports that former Michigan Representative Mike Rogers, who once served as an FBI special agent, was the top contender for the job, Trump's inner circle and transition team, publicly and privately, drowned with pushback. As of Friday morning, Dan Scavino, Trump's incoming deputy chief of staff, seemed to seal his fate. Just talked to President Trump about Mike Rogers going to the FBI. It's not happening. In his own words, I never thought it wasn't happening. The dust-up surrounding Rogers' potential selection highlights Trump's about-face as he searches for a suitable replacement for FBI Director Christopher Wray. He has 3 years left in his term, but whom Trump has already vowed to fire. The president-elect needs someone palatable enough to Republicans in the Senate, who have signaled they won't abdicate their responsibility to vet, advise, and approve Trump's picks. But he also wants an FBI director who will stop him from investigating and satisfy calls from the base to reform the Bureau. Trump's right-wing allies were already reeling from former Florida Representative Matt Gaetz's decision to drop out of the race to become the next Attorney General, as it became clear he would not have the GOP support necessary for confirmation. Trump's alternative choice, former Florida Attorney General Pam Bondi, was a non-starter for those on Trump's right. But some of Trump's allies lamented that he lacked the bold political instincts or enthusiasm for overhauling the Justice Department that they saw in Gaetz. Sources told 72 Info TV 2.0 that several names are still being considered for FBI director, including right-wing firebrand Kash Patel, who served as National Security Council advisor and chief of staff, served as chief of staff, and previously acting Secretary of Defense. Trump administration. Some of Trump's most loyal and vocal allies, including Steve Bannon and Charlie Kirk, have expressed support for Patel. Also in the mix, former St. Louis U.S. Attorney Jeff Jensen and former Utah Representative Jason Chaffetz. Trump's team is also open to considering new candidates, a source familiar with the situation said. One possible option is to simply pick someone to confirm for the top job, and then Trump could install Patel, his loyalist, as deputy director, a job that for years has been held by a career FBI agent, is filled and not political appointees. The removal of Wray, who Trump appointed in 2017 after firing the previous director, shows how much Trump is sticking to the rules. In the wake of Watergate and the abuses under first FBI Director J. Edgar Hoover, Congress created the FBI director job as a 10-year appointment to insulate the position from politics. Chaffetz declined to comment. Jensen did not immediately respond to a request for comment. Patel did not respond to a request for comment. As for Rogers, who lost a U.S. Senate bid in Michigan earlier this month, he was spotted at Mar-a-Lago last week, with some GOP senators pushing to elect him. We're arguing that it would be easy to verify and that he has the experience to do the job. But an anti-Rogers campaign had also been brewing for the past week, and it boiled over after CNN and others reported on him as a contender for the job. On Thursday evening, former FBI Deputy Director Andrew McCabe, reviled by Trump and many of his allies, endorsed the potential pick on air. I think Mike Rogers is a perfectly reasonable, logical choice for FBI director, McCabe said on CNN, where he is a contributor. Trump's right-wing supporters did not back down. You're going to sit there endorsing Mike Rogers and say, oh, this guy's great? That's the kiss of death, man. That's the kiss of death, said Jake Posobiec, a far-right political activist, said on Steve Bannon's podcast on Friday, before giving the eulogy. The allies collected old clips of Rogers, the former House Intelligence Chairman, on television and archived his tweets disparaging Trump and sent them to the transition team and Trump aides. On Friday, Scavino brought the response to Trump's attention. Two sources familiar with the situation told CNN that the president-elect gave them permission to delete the damning tweet. Rogers did not respond to a request for comment. I know it's Trump world and anything can change on a dime, said a source who expressed his frustration with members of the transition. But if Dean made that tweet, I like to know that it came from the president. Thanks for watching our videos.